Hello, hello. It is Sara Waggle, astrologer and leadership coach here for Moon Astrology Tarot. In case you missed it, the wellness astrology consultation is available. Again, it will either be linked below in the video or it will be in my community section, et cetera, et cetera. So that's where you can find out best practices according to your natal chart for eating, nutrition, exercise, and overall like body systems to be aware of according to your natal chart. So that is available for you. And so this is actually a building block for the Aquarius experiment, because basically you become your own experiment. Okay, so we are here to talk about the Moon in Sagittarius. This is October. It starts on the 6th and goes through the 8th, but I really think this is a 7th and 8th situation. So that's Monday and Tuesday. And we have a unique configuration on Tuesday where the moon will oppose Jupiter stationing retrograde, as well as trine Chiron in Aries, sextile Mercury. Mercury is in a trine to Jupiter stationing retrograde. So we have this harmonious situation between the moon, Mercury, Jupiter, and Chiron. But I think it's going to also be because the sun's going to be coming off of a square to Mars in Cancer, the emotional reactivity. Like somebody's going to speak some truth, drop some truth on you, and you're not going to like it. Or it's going to change. So like something's going to be said. And this could really be like a social situation where somebody says something and like it triggers like a chain reaction of events, something like that. But it's also harmonious. So it's probably like something you needed to hear in order to move yourself forward. But that's going on the morning of the 8th. So be attentive to your social settings, who you're communicating with, that kind of thing. Jupiter in Gemini is all about like expanding the truth. Mercury and the sun in Libra is justice and balance and all of those things. Also, we still have Pluto in Capricorn at 29 degrees. So this could really be a global, a larger scale type situation, and something dropping about something that affects all of us type of situation. So lots of variables, but not really, because the end of the story is that some sort of truth, some sort of something is going to be revealed, and people aren't going to like it, and there's going to be emotional reactivity, Sun square Mars. So yeah, hang on tight. This could be a dicey one. I don't know though. I think more people are prepared maybe than I realize, especially people who, watch astrology. I think more people who watch astrology are prepared for the changes that are happening than people who don't watch astrology. And that's not to say that they're less than or anything, because I know plenty of people who do energy work and human design work who are also well aware that things are changing exponentially fast and things like that. And so again, back to what I've been saying this whole time, which is developing a relationship with yourself, a relationship with God, source, the universe is going to be extra supportive, because you're going to want something to lean on when everything feels like you can't lean on it. You're going to want some sort of authority, inner authority or higher authority to lean into when the systems and structures and authority that you've been leaning on falls to the wayside, or gets revealed that they're not in the best interest of you or those around you. And so who knows? But anyway, so let's see what's up with the tarot for this moon and Sag. Oh, good Lord. Okay, we got the Empress upright. Well, that's feminine, intuitive, empathic energy. Oh, something related to potentially like health related type things. Yeah, that could be with the moon squaring Saturn in Pisces and then ultimately squaring Neptune in Pisces. So there could be some health situation surfacing. Jupiter in Gemini certainly would be um some sort of revelation about health or healthcare or hospitals or something like that. That could be something that comes out. And honestly, at this point in the game, people are either going to believe the truths that come out or whatever gets revealed, or they're not. No matter who says what, they're not ready to believe it. And in many cases, there's a lot of people out there who don't want to believe that the systems and structures and whatnot would be against them, or that would be not in their best interest, right? So at this point in the game, you either realize things are not as what they seem, or you don't want to know. And that's the cognitive dissonance on freaking steroids right now. But you're going to have to use your gut, your inner authority to make those discernments for yourself, right? We've already seen a lot come out, a lot more is going to come out, and it's going to continue and persist through the better part of the next 2 years. So, yeah. Let's see, this other card was trying to come out, Justice in reverse, Q. Oh, I think this goes back to something I heard another astrologer say recently. In fact, it was Robert Phoenix that said, we've had a lot of things come out and information be revealed over the last like 8 to 12 years, but yet nothing's actually been done about it, right? We know about Sir Mr. Jeffrey and his list and all of the things. We know about this thing and that thing, but like what's actually been done about it. And I feel like that's what this is like people are fucking hungry for some shit to happen, for some justice to be served, and it's not. And people are getting restless. People are getting like, okay, enough already. Can we just make these people pay for anything that they've done? I feel like that's what this is. And I feel like you're using your inner authority to make those discernments. And again, I feel like the emotional reactivity could be high because whatever gets revealed to you, you don't like it. You don't want to hear it. Unfortunately, sometimes though, you have to hear the hurtful truth. And maybe this is with your relationship or relationships. Like you find out that the business that you've been working for has been up to some shenanigans for as long as you've been there. Or you find out that your partner or your financial institution or something like that. Like there's a lot of potential possibilities here. For where some shit could come out, but you have to connect with yourself, like bottom line. In the Woodland Wardens, we have the Trout and the Lily of the Valley. And it says purification. Well, good damn. Okay. I said it better myself. I can't make this shit up. Purification. What happens when we face our shadows, okay, is we have to like feel those things, right? So like, let's just say somebody points out to you that you're a complete and utter snob and you don't see yourself as a snob. Okay. But then you have to look that in the mirror and be like, oh shit, actually, I am a snob. But then the purification is that you accept and are okay with the fact that you are indeed a snob. That you have to have your coffee with the oat milk, double shot of this, triple shot of that, the cold foam, the hot foam, whatever. I don't know. I just do cold brew. But you know what I'm saying? Like you got to have your coffee a certain way. You order your Big Mac a certain way. And if they don't make it that way, you are the one that you're the Karen. You go to the poor 16-year-old working behind the counter and curse them out because they didn't make your burger right. Right. I'm not saying don't ask for what you want, but you know what I'm saying? Like there's a way to do it and a way to not do it. Right. Or like they don't give you the extra shot of pumpkin spice in your PSL. Right. And you get all bent out of shape. Right. But then when you realize that you are indeed the snob and you look that in the mirror, okay, yep, I am actually a snob. And then you can go to the coffee shop and be very clear and very courteous, and then ask the people to repeat your order so that it's, you know, clearly stated that you wanted 4 pumps of pumpkin spice and not just 2 in your PSL. Do you know what I'm saying? Like there's a way to do it and a way not to do it. And when we're confronting our shadows to purify them, to cleanse them, to heal them, like there's some ugly truths about yourself that you have to face, right? And when you have to face those ugly truths about yourself, it's uncomfortable AF, right? Ask anybody who's been through healing work. It is icky. It's literally icky. You feel gross because you find out these things about yourself that you're like, I'm not like that. Oh, wait, yeah, I am shit. And then you feel like shit about yourself, but it's okay, right? Because the reality is that we all have a dark shadowy side, Venus and Scorpio here. Okay. We all have a shadowy side and it's all good. The idea is to embrace your shadow and embody that shadow that, like, yep, I'm the mouthy one. I'm the one who will say the thing that creates a wave that pisses off people and makes people cry. Like, literally, that's me. True story. But the thing is that I also pay attention and I'm attentive to, like, when is who are the people that can handle that and who can't? And I adjust accordingly, whether I just don't hang out with people who can't handle it or I keep myself in check and ground myself. And y'all have no idea what I do when I have to be around certain people that I know I can't say the thing to them. Like the amount of preparatory work that I do for myself to be grounded and centered so that I will keep my cool when a situation presents itself. I do a lot of work. So what I'm saying here is what I've been saying this whole time is you have to be responsible for your emotional reactivity, your spiritual connection to God's source universe, to yourself, all of the things. Like you have to be in charge of that because overreactivity is actually like probably sabotaging you more than you realize, right? Because remember, we are always manifesting the life that we have. So if you are always reactive, always overreactive, and then you're wondering like, why does this shit always happen to me? Because it's what the universe wants you to react a different way, respond a different way. So anyway, I hope that makes some sense. I mean, this could be a wicked Monday. So buckle up, or even Tuesday. Tuesday could be super wicked. So buckle up, know that whatever is being revealed must be shown. The shadows have to be revealed in order to be, healed, cleansed, purified, and ultimately embodied, right? Our wounds are always with us, but it's how we choose to go about them that changes the ball game. So, all right. Thank you so much for tuning in. Once again, I look forward to working with you on the wellness astrology consultation for your Aquarius experiment, your individual customized Aquarius experiment. There will probably be more information posted more than likely even before you catch this video. So hang on tight. I'm up to some cool shit and I am super excited about it. So I hope you are too. All right. Take care. Have a great one. Bye-bye.